Well, hello and welcome to the Third Eye Tarot with me, Karen Kay. Today, I want to have a wee look at what's going on in Scotland because, as far as I'm aware, the rest of the UK are coming out of lockdown or came out of lockdown, and also the emergency powers that were brought in 2020. I think it was March 2020, and the UK are going to leave. Going to leave as if they're going to march away. They're going to what's the word I'm looking for? Can't speak this morning. Right, they're going to go away. They're kind of null and void by March 2022. Right, now that was always the case. Okay, so I want to have a wee look at why Nicola Sturgeon in Scotland thinks that Scottish people are different, and why she's decided that she's want to keep these powers forever. Now, let you understand, I've got a media degree, right? So yes, I do my readings and I do what, like I can I give you what spirit is telling me. But I do have a media degree and I do look at the policies that these people are putting through Parliament. And the human rights, I want to do one in the human rights as well, a reading in the human rights, because these people, try to be nice and polite here, are putting through Parliament in Westminster takes away our human rights. Okay, so it's worth keeping a look as well. But I want to ask about that as well, but not just now. I don't want to overload them. So today, without further ado, I want to just get in and do a wee reading for Scotland and the rest of the UK and find out just where we stand in Scotland with this tyrannical government. Now, I don't call them tyrannical lightly, but they're coming across to me as tyrannical. So without further ado, I will just exit myself, put this on, and we'll get started. Okay, so what I want to do is, hopefully you're still hearing this and what's going on in Scotland. Okay, same as what I usually do. I'll do the past, the present, and the future. Okay, so the past, the present, and the future for Scotland. All right, so here's hoping. Wow, 3 came out for the past. Right, past, present and future for Scotland. Scotland first, will do for Scotland. Right, so 3 come out in past. Well, that's kind of, I would say that's past and not past, if you know what I mean. Can you see these? Yes, right. Things were okay in the past. Mediocre. Mediocre, I'm getting, because it was that way it came out. This was the same. Right, I get that as Sturgeon. She's going to be judged in the past. She thinks that she is something. She's acting like, I mean, she's the leader. She's the first minister of, I would say, an assembly. Right? I mean, the first minister of Scotland. She's acting higher than she thinks she is, giving herself more airs and graces than she should. This was in the past. This was it. She thinks she's something she's not. She thinks she's something she's not. Well, in the past, I've got to watch what I'm doing because, you know, because YouTube are a bit kind of prissy when it comes to these. In the past, she's been, I mean, I know for a fact that she's, and her government are up to the rise in corruption, right? And that's what's coming across. I'll put them that way, right, so that you can see them, okay? That's what's coming across. And that was the past. That was the past. Present, she's fighting to keep her status in the present. She's fighting to keep her status. She likes being the be all and the end all. Mrs. Big, I call her. Mrs. Big. So at present, she's fighting. She's fighting. Do you know what I'm getting? I'm getting that she is fighting within her party as well to keep her status, not Scotland's status, but her status. And in the future, I'll put these over here just now. In the future, do you know? In the future, she's going to be left. She's going to be left carrying the can for everything that happened, right? So they're just that way so that you can see them, right? So her hands are going to be tied in the future. Whatever's coming, there's nothing she can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Wow. Right, so, oh wow, right, that wanted in here, okay. So this is just to, I like to kind of do different, just to see and elaborate and elaborate on it and see if there's anything else. Of course, that came out this time as well. If there's anything else, right, so past, future, right, so the past. This is true because she expanded her powers. She's got more powers. She thinks she's got more powers than she actually has. And it's going to come crumbling round about her ears. She has, I always tell you what I know, right? Nicola Sturgeon and her government have put into policies, SNP policy to keep these emergency powers. SNP policy. So this is the present. This is the present. And it's bittersweet. I would say there's some in the party and some members in the party this doesn't sit well with them at all. Doesn't sit well with them. A future, there's a question in her future. She's going to look back and wonder where it all went wrong. Because she was loved. She was loved. Everybody thought she was wonderful. She was the best thing since sliced bread, as we say in Scotland. So I just want to see, make sure it's keeping recording. Right, so just to keep past, present, and future. Future, right, past, present, future, right. Right. The plans that she had have all been up in flames. And this is the past. She had plans that were even worse. She's very much a globalist. Very much a globalist. This is more a reading for Nicola Sturgeon than it is Scotland. Present. Right, there's a message coming in the present for Scotland. This isn't going to last long. She's not going to get her wish. She's not. To keep the powers forever. She's not going to get it. But they're being sneaky. They're being sneaky anyway. There's another woman coming. There's another woman going to take her crown. There's definitely another woman going to take her crown in the future. And she is trying with all her might to stop her. Right, so the overall for Scotland just now, but obviously the way the cards will come out, this is a reading in Nicola Sturgeon. Oh, 2 wanted out. Right. It's time to breathe out, but it was upside down. Right, so it was upside down. So we're holding our breath. Scotland's holding its breath just now. It's been misled. We're being misled by this woman who keeps dangling the carrot of independence in front of us. And this is how she's managing to get things, her way. This was upside down. So be bold and make the first move. Well, Scotland the brave. No so brave. Not so brave at all. Absolutely not. Don't know why we're singing that song. So that's the reading for Scotland, and I'm going to carry on and I'm going to do the one for the rest of the UK, okay? But I'll just leave the cards, okay? Right, so for the rest of the UK, past for the rest of the UK, present for the rest of the UK, future for the rest of the UK. Right, so the past for the rest of the UK. Do you know what I'm getting? I'm getting that the Queen, sometimes her word is law. They say that she's like the head of state in name only, but she's not really. And she's not been in the past. If the Queen feels as if things are going too far, she steps in. She steps in. Not, not kind of publicly, privately. She steps in. That was the past. So she stepped in for something in the past. And I feel as if it was something she didn't want getting out there. I don't know if that was the Paul Burrell. Remember Diana's butler? It could be that. Where she stopped to cat the court case. I think that I'm getting that is what she's. So is she going to do it again? Is she going to step in again? I get that as England because I see that as England flag. England celebrating. But if the government do not keep the promise of ending everything, then the people it will not wash with the people. It won't wash with them. And the judgment just now with Boris Johnson, I'm surprised he's still here, but in a way I'm not. In a way I'm not surprised. Future, there's a coming together in the future with England, right? But I see as if in the future England's going to be England, Scotland's going to be Scotland, and Wales is going to be Wales. They're all going to work together without Westminster. Westminster will still be there, but I feel as if neither the Queen nor Westminster will have the control that they had in the people. They'll not have that control over the people because the people's eyes have been opened. They've been opened. Right, it's the past, present for England. Well, for England and the rest of the UK. Right. Right. In the past, the UK has been passionate about their countries, right? Wales, England, Scotland, and Northern Ireland as well. But more so England in the past. Present, there's an awful lot of people feeling guilty. And I am getting it in the present. They're feeling guilty because they didn't listen. Or because they did listen. Because they did listen. Is that it? Yep, I'm getting yes. Feeling guilty because they listened. Future. Do you know it says miracle, right? But I'm getting that there's going to be an absolute change in the future with the rest of the UK. I would say Scotland. The UK as a whole is going to absolutely change. And these people aren't going to have the hold that they had on society. And I get that it's England that's going to lead the way. Because their eyes have been opened. Their eyes have been opened. Right, so past for the rest of the UK, please. Present and future, please. Future. Right, past, present, future. Right, so the past. Wow, do you know what I'm getting? All their dirty linens of the past is coming into the future. They're washing all their dirty linen. Is getting people's eyes are wide open. Not everybody, but people's eyes are wide open to the powers that be and what they've been getting up to. The press, yeah, look, I don't know if you can see this. See this light that's shining down from above, from on high, and it's exposing everything that needs to be exposed. And that's in the UK. In the UK. Future. There's going to be a powerful person takes over in the future. Do you know what I'm getting? I'm getting a new king. I got that in the predictions. Remember for January? Definitely a king taking over. Do you know what I'm seeing? Charles for a while. So is this William? Well, in the future it could be. I still see as if they're coming from afar. I don't. Coming from afar? Wow. Do you know what I'm getting? I just always say what I see. This person lives in the mountains. Lives in the mountains. And he's biding his time. I don't mean biding as in biding, right? But he's biding his time. He's going to expose everything. Every dirty deed that's been going on in the UK is going to get exposed by this. This is a king, as in, a kind of hero, that type of person who's going to expose everything that's been going on. But he's in the mountains. He's in the mountains. I just tell you what I see, what I get in the mountains. Right, so, and an overall for the rest of the UK, please, an overall. All right, okay, I'll take these two because these two were given out. Right, an overall for the rest of the UK, right. Right, yeah, good enough. That's all kind of came about, I would say, from, would it be end of August, beginning of September last year, where people really, 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 their eyes were starting to open up. A personal issue, yep, a personal issue. I would say that things are going to, I'm just going to say this phase of what's going on is coming to an end, and it should be at an end by June. But there's a caution with it, like watch what they're doing, keep an eye and watch what they're doing. Okay, so I put these this way so you can see them. So that was for Scotland and the rest of the UK. I'll come back and speak. Okay, hold on a wee second. Right, so we'll take that one off. Back on. Right, so that was for the rest of the UK. Right, for Scotland and the rest of the UK. A bit of a mixed bag. A bit of a mixed bag, right? So I don't know who this. I got it as being a king, but then they said, I thought it was maybe Charles or William, but no, they said no. So this is somebody coming and it's going to expose everything that's been going on. All the dark and all the deeds that's been going on in the UK and the United Kingdom. And the way it read, the UK is going to change. It's not going to be as in united by treaties, but it's going to be united in another way. In another way. So that's what I've seen. I would just like to thank everybody who subscribed. The numbers are quite, rising, and I'm so humbled by it. Thanks so much. So I'm hoping that these readings are resonating with you. I've got a wee second channel that I'm going to concentrate on, like more, stuff, more personal to you. That you might get something out of it for your life. Because I do readings on TikTok as well. So. And they seem to kind of resonate with people and help people. So I'm hoping that the second channel I can get them running as well. Anyway, but this is for more the political aspect of it and what's going on politically, because that's my background. Politics is my background. Okay. Anyway, so I'll be back shortly. I'm hoping to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday at least, and commit to that. And predictions is coming for February. Okay, so I've got the crystal ball out charging just now, and we'll see what comes of that. Anyway, again, thanks very much for watching. All right, and hopefully see you soon. Okay, bye for now.